Oh, Sissy sign.
Is it
You,
Sissy
Gogo,
sign?
is that your husband? Oh, hotty.
Skatlo phapha ke njalo. So when uchaza ukuthi usayena uthe umuhle. I tell you ukuthi you handsome every day. Even now on the podcast I just said it. So when ujabulelwa yiloko ukuthi uzoba kuthwekhela namhla with the shorts.
Ngeke khona into khona.
Thokozani sanibonani, good people. Welcome again on the Venting Podcast with the one and only Gogo Skhotheni. Insizwa kaDlamini /Shange the DJ with Monde Shange. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe while you're watching. How do you feel, Mara, watching this episode and you don't subscribe? Don't do that. Please subscribe. We are live in Harrismith in Tabazwe at Monde Shange Kasi Hub. We are having an event today of Shots and Shades. So we decided to bring the Venting Podcast home. But this is not my home, Monde.
Man, this is my home.
But it's not my home.
When I saw Allah.
Ngenabi.
Wala wena man.
Ungiletha ku Harrismith.
Amarondo akaguphi?
Harrismith.
Indla kenye kuphi?
Harrismith.
So,
okay, cool. Welcome to Monde Shange Kasi Hub Shots and Shades. Where does this thing come from? The event of Shots and Shades event?
the idea, how do you come about the idea of Shots and Shades?
Because usually we hosted All Black. We hosted
Last year.
The return of John Wick.
Yeah,
Monde Shange's birthday celebration. We usually do it here. So Monde Shange Kasi Hub, it's a place, it's a car wash. Saloon coming soon as well, and fast food we are selling it Keyona.
Yeah.
So this is a place whereby we're hosting events. Any event you'd like to do, you can come and do it here. There's more to come when it comes to this place that we're about to do actually. The event what was happening? Why did we decide shots and shades this time?
We wanted to throw a gig for like welcoming December. But we're thinking how to go about now, because they said we didn't host a gig, right? And Big Melutis hosted All Black, but we couldn't host the All Black like the second day of December. So and you want people to wear all black, and you're like, nah, let's think of something which I want to see us blend down. They're like, nah, shorts and then shades. Yeah.
Mark my words, this is going to be Monde Shange Kasi Hub is going to be one of the best pubs in Harrismith.
One of the best spots. It's not gonna be as how pub or
pub.
Yeah, I'm not saying but it's gonna be one of the best spots. But people can hear what I'm saying in Japan. And
people are drinking downstairs.
I'm watching people up on my shots up and my shades. Yeah, like, and that's what times it.
We are so crusty today because of
we've been working since from izolo silale late izolo sivuke early vandag ukuthi set up yonke into kumele ibe right, izinto zin order namanje we still waiting for izinto zikayenzeki like mfethu yowesh.
Tell me the idea when you started the car wash. Specifically this one. The last interview when we interviewed you, you did tell us the history behind you having your own car wash. But this one specifically, because this was not the one you worked at when we first met.
Funny story.
What happened for you to eventually move from the car wash where I met you and
where you met me? So, you know what happened just this, ne? It was during lockdown, ne? So, our regulations were my business is like I'm a car wash shouldn't operate because you can get in contact with virus and stuff. So Utumi came and then Mangtola Mina from the peso. It's not far from a Fuchabonagala, Labing Senza Con. There, Labing Senza Con, but Lapo and Kashile going out in jail time. So Utumi Bengakon cooperator. So you know what I did? Said that and then strata so. And then I call my customers because like I call my customers which if you want your cut Gucci wash it, come to my house and wash. So to me thought the car wash that I own ngigezela imoto ngaphandle kithi.
Estradini.
The first time she came wangithola ngigeza ikara ngasedlale utho car wash uyazama ukuba friendly nyana oh car wash le okay yeah yazi ayinhle so ucathi car wash yami le yathi yeah ngithi akusi car wash yami and then wava because she came for a weekend plan waham. The next, I don't remember when Uma Segaboya, and then she saw the sport lesbian goods, which was Lapan. So, Ben Spanella Dang, she wanted me to tell the story how we.
Yeah, what made you move from your previous coverage to here?
Yeah, yo, bro, like I've never told the story for to go to how much me moving from there to here, how much I've sacrificed and how much. So I had a contract So I'm gonna sekas yes I'm down sekas. So I had a contract that I was chasing and then one of the inspectors came lapana and then he told me okay Ntwana, for us to give you the contract you're gonna need I remember he said I should fix shelter motor. I should get the Jojo. Should fix the shelter motor. I should get the Jojo. Yeah.
And the security of the place.
Akazanga funelozo, but it was a shelter for remote, and then it was his Jojo just for Gucci, just in case Gucci. Mafika my client wabo. Azokizimoto ngimangathola ukuthi ngizothamanza wekho nini and it was cala kube visibility like bonakale I should have a board ebonisayo ukuthi this is the car wash. So if batshela abantu ba ukuthi if in Harrismith imoto nisigeza ka Monde bayazi ukuthi le address lende bayabona ne board nini and then I worked on those things ngafaka shelter right ngafaka grant bekhona shelter la but you needed a sale nje ngafaka isale ngabhayi Jojo and then I bought izinto lezi ama check drops lezi advertiser lezi nje I bought board and then I spoke to the guy though I don't want to mention his name because maybe he might feel like I'm bashing him or something. I told the guy we turned that out next week because the guy.
Which guy? The one you were renting it?
Yeah, so I told him Gucci next week kuzofika ama out la azofaka ipoti for ukuthi kube visible like how washi to remember the contract le sikishimisa Ntwana ya le contract le because truly speaking ya le contract lan ingabe ngayithola yo mvana ingabe na because based on for 5 years I was going to run the contract for 5 years. Shout out to Igrotman Lam so elanka the plug sharp ngilungiselo zozinto lezo. And then on that day bengazi ukuthi kuzofika izinto boma board nama check drops inini I post ukuthi I'm hosting an event yabo sharp afika mawuthi afaka board like visible board Monde shange kasi hub ilele selila manje la kishwatha Monde shange kasi hub yonke into siwe mfethu like bekuhle that day and yo bekumnandi kuhle.
Oh, I was pregnant.
Bo pregnant no yeah
wonke. Yazini dala ungivalela bumnandi. Yeah after a boo. Pregnancy.
Yeah, bengasukuvalela shem.
Yeah.
Host yabo. I fucked up mfethu. And everyone was happy for me because like that was a growth nyana from Kawash the bengakhona. Now you see ukuthi sekune body ne Jojo. Uyabona ukuthi okay this Ntwana is going somewhere now. People were so happy for me because I remember that night even people were coming in Ntwana yazini ngimele so business ngimele be so I shop. It's such idea I'm hosting Sunday kube chilas nyana young chilas nyana mara uyazi kuzovalwa
late
kuzovalwa early cause it's Sunday and then izithi Monday I post on Facebook ukuthi I need a staff. I need a staff abantu you can come at my car wash just ngizo interview abantu sharp. I get them ngifika car wash mana ngimela abantu like 10 people abazofuna ispan K sharp ngiqale ngiringe nabo ngithi azi before ngiringa nani ukuthi ngifuna abantu abanjani nini into engisogolisa from my previous staff nini. Let me hear from out le la Jartin ukuthi yona yini efuna like ama house rules ukuthi yena into angafuni eJartin lakhe yini. Ngithi ngiyakuye ngithi mfethu so kunabantu ngapha ngitshela ukuthi ngizofuna abantu. So wena khona ama house rules athi ayishahlale phansi siringe.
Karingwa manje.
Yeah. Ngakhohle ukuthi njengoba le contract kumele ngithole labantu laba kumele bafike bazo inspector Wednesday. Angithi Tuesday. Ngifuna abantu interview abantu Tuesday. Kusasa bafika abantu bazo inspect ukuthi zonke lento abayifunile. The board, the Jojo, the carport ukuthi right bayeza bazo inspect and then after that the contract is mine. Tuesday leyo athama ngitshela ukuthi akumele siringe June. Yo, what's happening? Cala ngitshela ke I don't like this about you. Kwakhuluma ngani? I think he was talking about noma ngenza imali angicabangi mina. Angimniki ngisho noma ngathi is cent or nini. Amuthi ka you know if why run car wash before la ngakho. Yazi car wash ukuthi yenza malini. Yabo. Ngihlala ngibhagesi ngakutshela kulonto ukuthi relax egesini. I'm gonna maintain your yard electricity ukuthi nina niyapheka ngani nini. Yimo ohlala lapha akumelanga ukuthi ugesi uphele ngikhona lapha. Iyadi yimi engilimaintainayo. Ngithi manje angazi ukuthi uma ubheka lonto le sama ukuthi
ukunda
kangaki and how much it costs ukubhadala labantu laba electricity and from the profit lonto kumele ngibhadale nabasebenzi. Usipheke zonke lezo zinto lezi and I'm only running a car wash. Zonke lezo zinto lezi. Ngithi wena ukuyibheke lonto oh it was after I met you and then he said give me when I saw vukile so nemidi into yabo imidi yakhe grand but mina ngicabangile yabo. It was so personal kwezinzi. I was like ngivuke kanjani because if baby ngivukile I wouldn't push this much car wash yabo. And then the funny thing into yangizosubhlungu ukuthi that contract base it wasn't only gonna make money for me or
wasn't also gonna benefit.
Mfana yabo ya if ethi ngithi ikara thokuthi manje ikara imoto 70 rand laphana per car besithi baby ku 150.
And then after that what happened after the conversation?
I said ngisafuna ukutshela ukuthi how big this contract was going to be. Ikara la noma car nje lencane was going to be 150 per car le contract le besoyithola. SUV be half about 250. And then after that conversation angitshela yabo izinto athi nale boat lelo lifakile akusikashange la njengoba la edladleni sekubhale Monde eshange kasihab yabo njengoba la sekubhale Monde eshange kasihab la akhuluma isibongo sakhe la ikabani yabo. So in my head uma lebela khuluma I don't want to answer him ukuthi kanjani. In my head I'm like every decision ngihlale ngithatha ukuthi I'm done here. I'm done. But I'm like, let me call myself off because most of the times my decision ngihlale. And not that I regret them, but in the long run I'm like I should have handled this thing better than that. Hayi ukuthi ngiyenze kanje. Not ukuthi uma ngiphuma sengiyaphuma. Maybe I should yabo because there's so many decisions I've took kanjalo ukuthi uma ngithi I'm done. Even with work, the meeting ayikhona for ukuthi nini fault wathi ku forklift wathi mabale bakhuluma engqondweni I'm like can't mina ngihlale kulento la mntana.
So what happened?
Listen for uma libela khuluma out mina I'm like I'm done engqondweni yabo. I'm like let me handle the situation better. Ngiva ngifike ku endlini mangifika ngikutshela ukuthi no this is what happening what and wena uthi yo baby what was your advice lapho?
I said it's okay, you can still do it without him. Let's look for another place. And I said it's fine, you didn't retaliate, don't answer him.
Yeah, you said don't answer him ungasabuyeli lapha because lo muntu lo it's like akafuna ukubona phambili if azokulimita kule progress lencane.
Yes.
If azokulimita kule progress what more uma sozokhula. And then I was like and then I went back same day. Nah, I went back.
No, the following day.
Now I went back later. Like, if big 6 at night, ngaya going about past 4. I'm funny about. I think it was past 4 to 5. Can I open Habibi? Habibi, baby nyana.
Habibi what? Baby nyana.
Baby nyana.
Oh my God.
Yeah, open. And then after that, I'm funny.
Sorry.
Amadlozi.
Amadlozi.
And then I called him. Ngaya, mangi, like it was like a pali poem or a proper speech. Proper
you
speech.
were prepared. You prepared yourself.
Yeah, like ngamtshela how I appreciate ukuthi welcome kwakhe ngistranger, and for me ukuthi bengena noma ikuphi without him angilimita. It shows ukuthi umuntu okrand kanjani, and it shows ukuthi unenhliziyo enhle kanjani. And then I told him, I think, but we're not on the same vision, and me being here, it's gonna limit me a lot. Ngengikwazi ukuthi ngibe free, and I think it's time ukuthi I should
move.
I should move, yabo, and be on my own, like, you know. But the funny part ukuthi every book I've read, or every podcast or every interview that I've watched, being expect ukuthi into enjali izoyenzeka, but you know when you're in denial, it's hard. I don't think mina ngiyathanda sekran. And I was like, sharp, and then I had to, because bekakhala ngepota ngithi ukuthi ngeke ngihlale lapha ku. Biza abantu, I had to ngikhiphe zonke lezi zinto bama-sale bama-jojo singama. And I remember I was so depressed because I was so worried ngale contract ngimele ngiyithole.
Oh yeah.
I was so depressed, and I thank you, baby, to you, because I remember how bowuzama ngayo yonke indlela ukuthi ngingabi that depressed. I remember we even went to Durban after. Yeah, wangisedeben just because bongibona ukuthi I'm not okay emoyeni. I'm not okay, like I'm so depressed with this manja, because it was a baby game. It's like Harrismith, yabo. It's like Harrismith, it's a baby game, yabo. Not ukuthi I wanna be limited to Monde kawashi, but you know something you started from the ground. It's a baby game, so seeing this baby man just say hey. And then size cut, and then we found this place. But I've been having an eye for this place. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
It was there up at Yavula le atla part. And then we found this place, and then Masfiga Ijani. I think I should send just this to Ambazo's.
It was a dumping site.
Yeah,
like yeah, but
yeah.
Look where you are today. It's not where obviously we
Do you remember
want to
singing
be.
Kalukchengisa la with baby? Ngifuna kawashi bela.
I was like, yo.
Ngitshengisa le ndawo ngithi baby ngifuna ukuthi kawashi ethu bela yini.
Nemihlabathi nje, like it was.
Imihlabathi kulahliwe dumping site nje.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember ngiplomene uGundi la senini.
Lupho Gundi?
Khona la. Gundi!
Gundi! Gundi is a very good friend of Monde. I like him. He's very funny. But anything you want to know, you must contact Gundi.
Yeah, well, I remember ngiplomene uGundi last nini. And we were looking everything. I'm like, I couldn't find a right thing. Ngibona uzaspan. Which is nespan espaya la. And then we started, man. Saqala chief to safa sayenzani.
And Gundi was waking up in the morning every day to come here. To come check up on you, to come check on how you doing.
You know, why forever uGundi wayini? You know uGundi mfethu from lokana ngisase kawash lokana noma bachiza kancane. Gundi uyahlala adana, I'm like, uhlala la. Yena bekangabona ukuthi ngichitha isizungu noma bathi akunamoto ngichitha isizungu diploma naye because angikhona diploma ye-1. Bekavuka ahlale suthi akasipani ngaso sikhathi ke into edinayo ngayo. Ukhona nje lapho for ukuhlala nami. So nalana nangasikhathi busy bekahlala la uGundi shama ngifuna umsukela.
All the time.
Yeah, that's how ke saqala ukuthi sibe la.
And then you kept on saying you want to change this place. It was just a veranda, you want to change it.
Yeah, it was just
other veranda.
The shelter.
Yo, you remember we went to Esekunda?
Before shelter.
Yo!
And it's a move so angin. And uma siqeda ukususa ubusafa, sesipostile ukuthi sizovula Return of John Wick, because that's how I viewed my bounce back from that to this. I was like, you can never bring me down. Not Gucci. I was bashing the previous guy or me. Now I was saying Gucci, me as a human being, you can never bring me down.
Not at
so
all.
yeah, I was picturing myself like with John Wick. That's why Kamale event, the Return of John Wick. Ukuthi mfana whoever nje uza phambi kwami, papa susa bonke mfana.
Susa manje.
Sesipostile Return of John Wick. Ngapha izinto azikabi ready.
God.
Ngapha istrike Harrismith.
Yo, yakhumbula.
Ngapha kumele sithola ama pilot for izinto sesekhona.
Asikhona ukungena lokushini because kune strike. Oh my God. We cannot revamp car wash the way sifuna ngakhona because kune strike.
Ngiyakutshela.
Those sleepless nights.
Shout out to Mpilo ipost. Umpilo laba abanye bayidu.
Kahle. Adilika phansi.
Umpilo lapha.
Yeah, we had to push him, hey. He worked,
went all out. Day of the event. Gabanda, July. And there's booze about.
You were at Andizi.
You were at Gwabanda. Do you remember me waking up need to go? Hey baby, I was cancelled.
Ngathi ini? He was like, oh, let's cancel this event. Ngathi ini? Akuna event ekhanselwa ila. Siyapusha sayenze lento. Whether kuna structure, whether ngathi we doing this, kwaba njani maceda? Kwagcwala. It was one of the best events.
Ubanda abantu sibeka imbawula, abantu banuka intuthu babahle. Babahle sabanukisa intuthu ngenkani. Bahlale embawuleni.
Ama ladies with eyebrows on flick babahle bame embawuleni.
Ebakhala abantu basifona, hey, sinuka imbawula impahla zethu umuntu ungcolile. Into yami njani.
Oksalayo. And they stayed though. It was nice.
The whole night they stayed.
They stayed the whole night.
Was and then I told you, I have a vision for this place. Like, a vision, I want to go to so. And then, boom.
We had a container.
Safari container. And then first, we got a rooftop, and then we Shire. Go by rooftop. And then it's thinking, how do we host? Because no matter what is your host, and you can't tell people with a house of plumbing continents by Malin. Let's file like so
there's a lot that.
But in a space of. Because by opening last year, we first anniversary.
Yeah.
So next year, so in a space of years, it's push angels.
In a year, we pushed. Because next year can't give
it. It's a year.
Yeah, it's a year.
It's
a year, baby.
2013.
It's a year in a few months.
Oh yeah.
It's a year in a few months. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all your achievements. I'm proud of the guy I fell in love with. Ngimbona lapha ekhaya sekibo ngaphandle. I guess imateiwani. I guess starting, you know. I fell in love with that, with the drive. I didn't fall in love with you. Handsome vele, but that was just a bonus. I fell in love with your drive because that showed ukuthi anyangivuke ngihluphekile empilweni yami nabantwana bami nawe, because I realized ukuthi you would go to the streets and do something for us to eat. So I'm like that. I'm like that.
Oh, yeah,
I would sell potatoes.
People shorts and shades.
Oh, so, that's nice. I would go. I don't mind going to the streets to sell potatoes for my kids to live a soft life. So when I looked at you, I saw that I didn't care what you had. I cared about your goal and your drive and your vision.
And I'm forever asking you, what made you to fall in love with me?
Seeing you kezimoto starting kunokuthi ungiimpress phela ngihot chick ngiyafika lapha ngimuhle plus ngibe nginefika ngisexy ngigqoka ishorts
angithola ngisishayile vest
awungazi nokungazi, and then first impression mangifika uphizona ugezana neimoto ungcolile lapha ya awuyishuni ukuthi ngikhazeke uyangithola
ngingagcokanga nokugcoka ukuthi yazi ngizimisela ukuthi
no like bongazimisela. And I was like okay cool, mangifika ngithi okay muhle yena but why manje so yabo mangizingabheka ugeza imoto. So that
Amara
showed
later
ukuthi you
on
didn't sell
masihlangane.
me iphupho elingekho.
Oh.
You showed me this is me. You this is me. So azange
See that you know you out.
It's either you know art. So I fell in love with that. So I till this day we're good. You know? And going on forward, I had to now tap into your vision. I know nothing about a car wash. I never saw myself having a car wash. So I had to tap into your vision to understand.
Ukuthi you shouldn't limit
Because
it to
umuntu
ukuthi car wash. Yeah.
indoda egeza imoto. Wenza malini ngelanga wenza 120. But you sold me your vision. You didn't sell me what I saw. You sold me beyond that. And we are here today, you know. And that on its own, I think it only needs a person who think outside the box. It's like amantombazana biza outing ama ice boy, you know. You never know why is this guy chilling with these boys. Why is this guy being an ice boy? There are so many rich ice boys today who came out from being who's now richer than Abangan back.
Yeah, he's there to learn the game.
He's learned to learn the game. You learn how they work. You learn who to talk to. You learn how to communicate, how to do things. Understand?
So passage okay. Yeah, connections.
So you made me fall in love. Now I'm the one who's telling you how to run the car wash.
yeah.
Now I'm having an input because I also fell in love and I also understood. Now I'm not really running it, but my input now matters
a lot.
And ile input le engikhumbuza yena ukuthi Joe, remember 2020, this was your vision and this is what you promised yourself, so push towards that. So now I understand
a lot because you understand a lot, and having you by my side nje yenza izinto ezinye zibe easy.
You know, I was telling people earlier, sorry about cutting you, Guti, marriages work and people feel like marriage is love. I feel like before love is work. Why am I saying that? Because if I get married to a person, I come with my character. I'm 30 years old, you're 30 years old. We come with our own characters. Now we need to work in the character that we want to build a home for. The character Ozana Ekaigin is not the character that's going to build your home with your wife. The character that I come with him, Shatunwam, is not the character that's going to build my home with my husband. Now, when we get together, we have to have a common ground and also understand the character as by one so that we build a home for our kids.
Yeah.
So that's where the work comes in. That's where we need to understand. It's like ukufundisa umntana omusha ukuhamba ukuyenzani. So that's when we need to understand each other. But now each other we are ekhaya. You know each other semshadweni. Marriage gives you another different character. And now as a human being, as a 30-year-old, you need to tap into that new character of a marriage. And I realized that Guti mase kunjalo uthando ligeni. That's why sometimes you doubt in your marriage, Guti, does he really love me? Does she really love me? Because now this character, it's a real character whereby you discuss about finance. It's a new character whereby nilwela nento encane ukuthi why wena ukhuza lo mntwana ka so wena uthanda lo mntwana lo ya wena. It's those things you fight for. And mawujola anizilweli lezo zinto lezo. Manje if I could cheat on you, I don't have to fight with my boyfriend because of that. It's all fun. Yeah, it's all fun. You understand? But in marriage, we have to understand its work. And ukudla imivuzo yalo msebenzi wethu, it can take us years.
Yes, bro.
It can take us years. So people get into marriage because of the fairy tale behind marriage. But that's not really the fairy tale. The fairy tale is work. Marriage is a new career.
Yeah, marriage is not what you see in the movies or what you hear on the songs or what you read about in the books. No,
marriage is career. It's a new career of your life.
Marriage is like life itself. You get challenged every day.
True.
Yeah, because nsuke nikuche new life. So I would see just because you married send kwenye journey. Nsase kwenye journey, it's just that so kunomuntu omunye phambi kwakho.
Unokuvuka ukwatile ungazikwateleni. But with me, I'm that person who tells you if I'm not okay, I'm saying, babe, today ungangimind, I'm not okay. With you, when I was on nendlala.
Besides, no bathi ngivuka off, I'd rather be off. Ngiba off.
When I don't talk, sengibona ngithi ngithi uphethwe mamuthu wakhe. Mina first thing mangivuka ngithi today I'm off. Ungangimind if I have an attitude. But with you, when mawulambile uba grumpy ungashaya umuntu ngempama mawulambile. So I have to look at your face. I'm like, bese ngiyakubuza ukuthi are you hungry? Bese uthi yeah. then so ezinye izinto
And I
abantu
hate
ezinjalo
indlala,
you hate indlala. So abanye abantu lezo zinto, it's challenges that they face in their relationships or in their marriage, and they're not willing to take it as it is. Then they end up seeing all the negative things with their partners. When it comes to all the episodes that we have shot on the Venting podcast, which one do you like? Which one taught you something?
Titimba.
Oh yeah.
Fell in love with Titimba.
Shout out to Mr. Titimba.
Titimba stands for me. And then let me check the other one. That I would watch Ning. Who's that guy? Lo actor lo ngathi bekanehluthi. Lo bagcoka short. Lunga. Yeah. Lunga.
Okay. With me, I love and respect all our guests that came on the Venti podcast. One of the podcasts that I liked Promise Makunyana's podcast. I loved Lethabo Joy. Promise that was talking, Promise Makunyan, the one that was talking about relationships, marriage, divorce, and all that.
Oh, I'll see Promi.
Yeah, I liked it, you know. Lethabo, I loved the boldness that comes from her, from taking herself to... From taking herself to... From taking herself to where she is today. So I acknowledge and appreciate Uses Lethabo's hard work. I saw a very hard working woman. And you know which episode reached 1 million first? It's Sima's episode. It reached 1 million.
Sima. Shout out to Sima.
Shout out to Sima.
Oh. We owe you something, girl. Yeah, we owe you something.
After Sima, we stayed for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, eh?
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks.
Nah, long. Oh, after Sima, we reach 1 million.
Yeah.
I stayed long, babe.
How long?
You have to check with Lesa Shooting.
Is it months?
Yeah, I think it's 2 or 1 month.
For the other one to reach 1 million.
Yeah.
Because after Sima reached 1 million, Sign reached 1 million as well.
Sign, oh, shout out to Sign. We're having her today.
Yeah, we're having Science today.
She's a Sign.
Oh, Sisi Sign.
I'll Sign.
Sisi.
Oh, Sisi Sign. Yo,
is it Sisi Sign?
Is that your husband? Oh, Hottie.
Skatlo Papa, Kinjal. So when uchaza ukuthi usayena uthe umuhle, I tell you ukuthi you handsome every day. Even now on the podcast I just said it. So when ujabulelwa iloko ukuthi uzoba kuthwekhela namhla with the short.
Ngeke khona into khona.
So guys, hey, okay, let me leave it. I wanted to tell you guys some story.
Go see. You've said it so many times.
Which one?
Story. Script club.
No, I want to say the recent one. So guys.
Yeah.
Yabo, he's cutting me.
Don't.
That you woke up and left. I mustn't say it.
Baby, ngifuna ukukhuluma ukuthi why we shot this podcast here on
we shot this podcast because we both want to promote Harrismith, Harris Champ, the Venting podcast, Monde Shange Kasi Hub. And ngicela bafollow iMonde Shange Kasi Hub.
On the page, on the page it's Monde Shange Kasi Hub.
Guys, are you going to shoot the night thing, the visual thing? Ivele ku podcast babona ukuthi zikhipha ntoni apha on the shots and shades.
Yeah, mina futhi bengifuna ukuthi sibe la on the rooftop because I know ukuthi everyone umabona le ntaba.
Akusile ntaba ya Shembe.
Iyo.
Na ntaba ya Shembe, guys.
So everyone
Ilawa wakhona.
I'm not sure about that. Angifuna kufakaza it's that's a very sensitive topic to the Shembe people. So I don't want you can say it when if awusabi yini.
Ngiyasaba ayiwo manje ungifaka itakeni ngumuntu wakho. Ngizwa bathi wawa.
Okay.
Ex azange akusiyo yila wathandaza khona. Azangawe.
Intaba yabo labasathandaza.
Yena manje basathandaza. I respect Shembe crowd. I respect Shembe's belief.
Intaba yako.
Anginankinga nawo.
Ngiyazi lo ngikhohliwe. So every time ngiyazi ukuthi wonke umuntu mabona le ntaba le uyazi ukuthi
Harrismith.
So I know a lot of people bazo.
There's so much talent in Harrismith, Shem.
Yeah, there is, but you know, in every talent there has to be a structure on how do you remove the talent from the ground to there has to be a structure.
I want to call one of your friends just to tell us what kind of a person are you.
Abekho na.
Where's Kabelo?
Baba hambile no Dino bambile athe basayithenga izinto.
Kabelo was here.
Kabelo. Abekho na bokundi imoto yakhe iyo le verasa.
I'm hearing his voice.
ngekho ukabelo noDino. Serious bavayile. No kundu hambe nabo, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wanted Bazostel, what kind of a person is Monde? Oh, wait. I don't like forgetting people who were there for us when we needed them the most. I like to send a shout out to Ukabelo, because you once told me your story that when you started a car wash, he helped you buy some material for your car wash.
Equipment, because I had I had the pressure wash, of which bangithenga lo Uncle Don. Bangithenga lo Uncle Don lozo zinto lezo. And then behleli endlini, because it was rough, Joe. I didn't have ukuthi ngabhayi hose pipe, ngabhayi spray se dashboard, ngabhayi insipho kezimoto. So Kabelo came to visit me this one time, sorry. And then he asked me ukuthi, and then mo karantana kinto akaklobula ntonyana. Or no plumets in karantana paisake. Or Monday. No, the next day. Kofonel down, Kaputlang Tola down.
Yeah.
Then
That's a story you once told me, and I really appreciate this. What the gesture, like what he did for you. That means he also believed in what you believed in for
I have
yourself.
good friends, it's
Yeah,
just
even Dino, like all of them, you always tell me their stories.
Because the character, sometimes I'm a wild character.
Oh, now you agree.
Yeah, I'm a wild
Wow,
character.
you
No, quite
guys, can you zoom that? Can you zoom that? Because he has never agreed when I tell him Uguti has a wild character. Can you make that louder than anything?
Listen to my wild character, Gutinjan.
Did you see that? Did you really see that, baby?
Listen to my wild character.
I'm proud of you.
Wild character, I mean, you two scatters it. But when I passed, like I was but mang pastor. So every time no mang bachelam or whatever, there's a reason why you my friends, because you're my friend, because so there's no one why. Well, no, when you're outside, you wonder why me, I know me. I know. And if uhamba nami and you can at some point I know corner la ukuthi ngingakutshela khona ukuthi mfana, you around me but I don't fucks with you that.
With me, my friend is you. So yeah, in closing, not really in closing, but I'd really like to send a message to people who subscribed to the Vengtim podcast.
Yo, bro, like yo.
You don't know how much it means for me to see the growth of this podcast. From where it was in just a period of 6 months to see it reaching 300 and something subscribers. I really, now from the bottom of my heart.
Let me check.
It's 370 something.
I think we grew on 380 now. I'm sure. Trust me. Because last time we grew 378.
No, it's 378 or 70 something.
380.
Really? Wow.
I know, Joe, because it's all up before Sugu on 379. So, I want like the subscribers they were back, we can get like 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers within 2 days.
Yeah.
Or it's big. It's 10,000.
Yeah, true.
In the space of a week.
Yeah. So I'm sending my appreciation. I'm sending a shout out to all the people
they don't know what they mean to us,
that believed in the podcast, in the Vengtim podcast. There's something that we're cooking that is also going to be part of the Vengtim podcast. I'm not going to talk about it, but
there's going to be another channel.
There's going to be another channel on the Vengtim podcast that is coming in on the year 2024. And I'd really like to tell people, Uguti, I appreciate the love and support. People who believed in me, people who kept on calling me, people who saw the anxiety that the podcast gave me.
Even though they bash you sometimes.
Yeah, they bash me a lot.
We love that because it gives us
it's okay.
And if we just say,
yeah, honestly, I'm learning from all the mistakes that I have. And thank you very much for those who believe in me. I'm correctayo even when I do wrong.
Oh.
And when it comes to the Christianity and ancestors thing, I really don't want to be too much on that. But all I can say is let's all respect each other's beliefs. I know that one is very personal. And I'd also like to thank everyone who's been faithful to the podcast. People who started with me from the beginning. I'd like to thank Justice, who when I gave him a call and I said, Justice, let's shoot. And he understood my vision. And Justice is not just only the crew behind the scene, but he's someone that when I want to suggest something on the podcast, he'll have an input. Like Angbonis, good, no, try this, let's do that. So he's not only the man behind the scene, he means a lot to me. And his crew as well, all of them. Shout out to you, babe, for actually being there for me. You know, sometimes even though it's not easy, I also picture like what was I going to be if I dated a woman who's always in the public. You go on TikTok, you scroll, there's a stitched video about what she said. You go on Twitter, she's there. You go, like, I'm like literally everywhere. How does it get to your face sometimes? I know it irritates you sometimes, but because you're an introvert, maybe you don't talk. But thank you for understanding my field of work and respecting my visions. And also thank you for understanding my DJ career that I am now falling in love with, and having to live in Ganzame Busuku and go hustle hard for myself and for them. I really, really appreciate you for understanding me and allowing me to be no short pen, but joking. Thank you, babe. I really, really appreciate it, and appreciate people around me who believed in my career. Shout out to my dad that supports me on my career of being a DJ, and my whole family. You know, my whole family, my uncle.
Yeah, you have a very supportive family.
I have a very supportive family. My uncle Musebetsi is the only uncle I'm left with, and he's very supportive. You know, we call him Khoto, and his other name is Musebetsi. Actually, my whole family, you know, cousins, they are supportive.
Them,
yeah. Everyone is supportive. And my followers from Facebook, yo, guys.
Yo,
I'll never forget them.
Those they held you down. Like,
yo.
Because everywhere. And like Abama Scottish, you cannot do anything.
I love them. Yo, hence I pray with them, and I pray for them, and they pray with me, and they pray for me.
And I don't know why
people don't understand the relationship I have with my followers. They're not fans.
I don't know why sometimes people question like, isn't if only abantu, cause nama abantu banongisendela ama inboxes ukuthi thanks to Gogo, I got this, thanks to Bano, but it is what it is. In fact, even Fandaku Beyonce bacangati akwazi ukucula. Even Fandaku Black Off bacangati ufike lapha by default.
Yeah.
Even Fandaku people think Trevor Noah is not fun.
I'm going to be the next talented Sangoma DJ in Africa.
Shout out to that, and I love that. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If you believe it and you see it with your visual eye,
it's already done. And I'd like people to be careful. Don't drink and drive. Be cautious in everything you do, guys. Like pray. Pray for your kids, pray for your family, pray for yourself. Oh yes, we have our cameraman was Harrismith. Oh, uzohlala nami. Uzola. Uzo camereni.
Uzokhuluma phi?
Uzokhuluma kuphi? La.
Can I take this?
Can I take it out?
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, can.
Yeah.
Ivale, ring Antona.
What's a Harrismith, guys? It's Pete wethu wase Harrismith. Into jive yona.
Ufung jive?
Ah, uzojive ebusuku angithi. Makhala music.
Mic. Yeah? Uzokuthi. Khuluma lapha emakini.
Ufuna ukuthini ebantwini? Awufuni.
Mbuzo ukuthi ngubani mina? Xolisi.
Ubani igama lakho ke abantu bakwazi?
Mina ubeni.
Ubani?
Ubeni.
Ngubeni.
Yeah.
Xolisi Ngubeni.
Yeah.
Ya mina ubani igama lami?
Umama.
Mina ngubani igama lami? Mina lami igama. Ungangenzi kanjalo Chom. Mina lami igama ngubani?
Ushaya Mxolisi afuna ukukhuluma.
Igama lami ngubani?
Umxolisi bekani inkani kunini ngimsusa la ngithi siyashuta
Akafuna
hayi.
ukusuka. Ever since you shooting guys uhlelele la.
Uhlelele lapho.
Wena ubani mina ngubani igama lami?
Mina?
Mina.
Wena?
Awusangazi?
Umama nje.
Umfazi Monde.
Oh, but Monde.
Monde. Right, the sharp.
Hayi Gogo Skhotheni guys when we hosting uhlaze akhona la eKawash. We love him to bits umxolisi.
Police. It's bye bye guys. It's bye bye guys.
Show him bye-bye.
Show him bye bye. Hola.
Thank you very much guys and to people who support iKawash who always come here to wash imoto zabo. Siyabonga kakhulu uMonde uJakhilipia. Joking. Thank you very much. Abantu abezayela nabazowasha imoto zabo, people who buy food for us from us, and all the DJs, the local DJs. Shout out to all the local DJs from Harrismith and all the other DJs that we booked for the events. Thank you for the love and support. Mwah.